Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic, back to you again with another monthly horoscope. This time it's for the June horoscopes. Now I'm super excited because this is my birth month. My birthday is on June 7th. I am a Gemini, so I'm super excited. Remember that these are for your astrological sun sign, so you will go down to the description below and click the timestamp for your sun sign. They go in order. I'm super excited. I'm going to be pulling some numbers for some dates or maybe, ages and stuff like that, and some letters for initials maybe, or words or anything of anyone of importance in your life this month. So I'm super excited. And let's get started. Oh, also keep in mind that if you really love your reading, there is a link to my PayPal down below where you can tip. Okay. Remember, these readings are all alleged for entertainment purpose only. Let's get started. Aries, this is your monthly horoscope for June. Now remember, if you really love this, there's a link down below to my PayPal if you'd like to tip. So super, super excited. So let's get started. Let's pull your tarot first. So the Ace of Swords is reversed. The Nine of Pentacles is upright. And the Magician is upright. Okay. Here, let me move this so that it's not as bright. This might help a little bit. There we go. It's probably a little bit better. Okay. So Ace of Swords are usually regrets or missed opportunities. I feel like I'm pretty certain I've been pulling this a little bit consistently for Aries in the past couple of months. And so I do think there's been a little bit of hesitation, and I think you need to be more careful about hesitating this month. I think something very, very important is afoot, and if you do not seize the opportunity, I think this is your last chance to have that opportunity. It could be in relationship, it could be in business, because the Nine of Pentacles is something that is for you. Now that is a single card, so it could indicate the move or transition from being single to relationship, but it could also just be something that fulfills you. So we're looking at opportunities to make money, job opportunities, friendship opportunities, just something that betters you as a person. And the Magician is upright, which says that it requires you to initiate and you to reach out. That's also pure communication. So it does look like someone will probably be coming to you this month with like their tail between their legs, and maybe sort of like an apology, although I'm not sure if it'll be a direct apology, but it does look like it'll be someone who will be like, okay, like, you were right. Just because there's a regret that's coming from someone else as well, where they're going to feel like, I regret this, I'm sorry, or I miss this, or whatever. So that's like interesting. Let me pull one more here. Yeah, that's what the Nine of Wands is. So this instance is something that caused some sort of chaos in your life. So some sort of frustration or some sort of fight, or, something of the sort. That's what that is. Okay, so let's keep pulling. So we will let's pull from the Fairy Oracle deck first. Follow me. Three Graces. Okay. Snail's Pace. There's definitely someone that has been bothering you. So this is someone that you feel like is copying you or mimicking you or taking things from you. Definitely a feeling of like, this is my thing, or this is my person. Somebody is overstepping boundaries, and they have been consistently. The Snail's Pace says that this person has made very minimal effort and has been consistent in doing so. I do think that this is going to be a big sour spot this month for you guys, where you're going to be like, you need to stop. So this is about initiating a boundary with someone. I'm not sure if this is connected to the first person that apologizes. It could be, but it could also just be another person, because the Three Graces to me is like, we can have fun together, but we sometimes lose boundaries and we can lose trust. And with the Follow Me, I feel like it's like this person is just mimicking things that you do, perhaps mocking you, but it just feels like this person is stepping on your identity. It's almost like, think of it like a frenemy, or like someone who is just copying you. You might not even know this person. It might just be someone that you end up meeting and be like, what the hell, bitch, you're like taking my identity and my shit. So there's definitely a boundary that's going to be put in place with someone who's like doing things, quote unquote, inspired by you. Okay. Good news, though, is Three Graces always indicates a win for you, which means whatever you're doing that other people are trying to, mimic will be heralded as awesome. So, like, other people will think, like, it's cool. Other people will give you your kudos. Okay. Lord God, masculine, ritual, cauldron, containment. Yeah. So what you're gonna have to do is make sure you keep your temper in check this month, because I see a lot of stuff boiling, and once the lid from the pot like sort of blows off, it's not going to stop. And so we need to be careful. Make sure that if you're right in one scenario, you don't get too big for your britches and think you're right in every scenario, just because Lord God masculine to me makes me think that you could potentially be dominating this month and too much. So just be careful. Yes, you can be right, but it doesn't mean you need to be super pushy or aggressive with it. I also think, again, we're seeing ritual, invocation, and even the cauldron and the Lord God card. To me, this is about starting something that'll last for the rest of the year for you. So there's a project or an opportunity or a hobby or a connection with a person that's going to get strengthened or initiate this month that is going to last for the rest of the year. That is very, very important. Just don't get too tunnel vision. But I think you are anyways. I think you're going to get tunnel vision no matter what I say, because it seems like it's something that's very, 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 very like it draws you in. Okay, so we're going to pull from the Dark Mirror Oracle deck. So obviously you guys know this one is a little bit of the intensity. Yeah, parasite. That's like boundaries, temple of my body. So it's the same stuff I said before. A child is meant to be. Sometimes it might be a childhood friend who you have a disagreement with, or someone you've been around for a while. But parasite to me is someone feeling like a leech. So someone who doesn't respect boundaries, or someone that copies you or mimics you. There's definitely going to be a feeling of like you can't play victim anymore. Like I've told you what needs to be done. So that was like the only intense thing. Here, I have a new little thing here that I can put the next stuff on. So I'm going to roll the die on it. We love that. Okay, so this is a little bit, so second house, so that's like Taurus energy, so that's like, a little bit of a stubborn grudge. But I also see that as two people. So it does look like most of your incidents are going to be isolated to like the two people involved. And as long as you keep it to the two people involved, you should be able to get out of it, or at least make sense of it. I did pull the Aries card, so it does look like you guys are probably going to be right. And I also think that you guys are probably going to initiate most of the stuff. Again, one more time, just be careful of coming across too dominating. But in general, it is your sort of time to sort of initiate. So I can't really blame you. And then this is Pluto. So this is about transformation. So once again, reiterating the point of establishing a boundary between you and another person. It could also indicate you needing to sort of establish a better boundary with people that you love. It doesn't always have to be an aggressive act. It could be a passionate act because it's fire. So sometimes with stuff like this, it's like maybe you're not getting super fulfilled in everything that you wanted to do, in everything you wanted in your relationship. Sorry, I moved this. And so you need to have a come to Jesus moment with your significant other and let them know how you're feeling. I totally moved this and I can't really find it, but whatever. So yeah, let's roll the die. Let's pull some letters and some numbers and then we'll be done. Okay. Okay, I'm going to move over here so it's easier to see. Okay, we have L, L, A, E, O. This is a blank, so it could be anything. B, R, and an I. Oh my God, look, it says Brit. Britney Spears. Oh, not her sister being an Aries. This says LOL. So I do think you guys will probably be able to get over anything and laugh about it. But yeah, maybe these are some of the initials of the people involved. It does say Rob. Right. But yeah. Okay, and let's pull some numbers. So these could be significant dates. Oh, I see Leo too. Not y'all getting into it with a Leo. I can't tell if this is a 6 or a 9. I don't know. I think it's a 6. It's a 16, 6, and 8. Okay. Well, that's what I see for Aries for the month of June. If you guys like that, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, Antphrodite, and there's a link down below to my PayPal if you'd like to tip. Until next time, bye guys. Taurus, this is your monthly horoscope for June. If you guys like this, remember to tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. So let's see what's headed in store for Taurus for the month of June. Ooh, 3 of Cups reversed. You guys are struggling with some trust issues. Page of Wands, you're afraid to speak your mind. The Moon. That's a little bit of lies, deceit, and deception. One more. And Ace of Swords is about an opportunity. So, interesting. It looks like confrontation is going to be a very big pattern this month. So 3 of Cups is about you feeling either alienated for something or feeling like you can't find your footing. That's like feeling like the odd man out in a crowd. That's a trust issue. The Page of Wands says that you've been afraid to say anything, so you've said nothing. The problem here is the Moon is upright, which says that this is boiling and boiling and boiling. And with the Moon card, that's about holding tightly to something. It is also lies and deception. So there is going to be something that you come across this month that is going to make you fight because you can't take it anymore. The Ace of Swords is an opportunity. So for me, that's like, all right, I'm going to pick up the sword and I'm going to say what I need to say because I don't want to hear this anymore. So it's like you've been letting stuff go and you're going to be, it's going to build and build and build. And you're going to be like, all right, that's it. I need to say something. Here's the thing. I don't necessarily think it's negative or toxic. I think it's something that you should have been saying a long time ago, but you've been placating someone and playing nice. I think that you have been trying to get your image to look like really good. Like, oh, I'm a good person. But the problem is you're essentially lying. The Moon, it's like you're putting your fake foot forward and you're not being yourself, and people see that. And that's the reason why you're not trusting other people and other people aren't trusting you, because you haven't been being authentic. And I think this month is going to bring your authenticity back. And even though some people might not like it, the people that do like you are finally going to understand you and like you for you. So I do think that this is going to be like pulling the veil away and removing the veil and removing the rose-colored glasses and removing the fog that's been there for most of this year. Okay, so let's pull from the Fairy Oracle deck. Now, if y'all have, said something that was a lie and you're worried about it getting out, it will this month. Just saying. Okay, Cry for Nature. So that's about solace, solitude, Gossamer Princess, communication, relationship work. Once was innocent, knowledge means change. So there you go. So these are going to be a focus on your interpersonal relationships, whether you're dating someone single or friends with people. It is going to be all about gathering information. So someone is going to say something or learn something either about you and your past, or about you're going to learn something about them in their past, and it is going to challenge a lot of the connection. And it is going to make you realize who is authentic and who isn't. I see this as healthy, even though it probably sounds a little bit ominous, because this is stuff that we've all been seeing but have been putting under the like throwing under the bridge or whatever it's called, just like putting a band-aid on it. It's just not going to work anymore. And I do think that you guys are probably going to be the ones that are like, I can't be fake anymore. Like, that's what I hear, So yeah, be careful, but I do think it's a healthy thing to purge. So let's pull from this deck. Prosperity. Ancestors' remembrance. Athame boundaries. So as I said before, makes no shock to any of us that we're looking at boundaries. Aries had something very similar. Like I said before, confrontation, understanding where we stand with people is very important. However, I also see a reconciliation. This is cute. So prosperity is about allowing something to grow. And the ancestors and remembrance is about going back and remembering what someone said. If you did something based off of false information, once was innocent, knowledge means power. If you did something based off of false information, you will find information out this month that'll make you realize that you made the wrong decision. And if anyone else did that, like let's say you said something and someone didn't believe you, and then they're going to find information to realize that they were wrong. And the good news is there's a healing moment with you and someone from your past this month. A very big healing moment, to the point where I actually see it going right back to where it used to be. So that's cute. I like that. That's why the moon is there, because there was a lie that was told and a manipulation that existed that is going to be removed. Yep. Child was meant to be from a past connection, and it's been bothering you, parasite. It's been like eating away at you. It's been bothering you. You're like, why doesn't this make any sense? So yeah. Okay. So let's roll the die. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. I think that's Venus, right? Yeah, I'm like trying to look in the thing so I can see it. So it could be with a Virgo, but Virgo is also about receipts. I think of Virgo energy as like, where's the proof? Where's the receipts? What was real? What isn't? These are like, text messages, or these are like text messages, or messages or whatever. There's some sort of proof. And then the 11th house is friendships, groups, and organizations. So has to deal with outside people, or someone related to you. And then this is also sometimes like hearsay. And then the Venus, symbol is about love. So it's about coming back to love. Also, there might be some sort of money aspect involved, with this, just because like, Venus can sometimes be love, but it also be money. So there might be some sort of like business gone wrong, or like taking of someone's things or something. Okay. Or whatever. All right. So let's pull some letters. Ow. Ooh, that was a lot. These are my old letters that just fell out. The ones that I hand wrote. Let me pull it up. I upgraded my stuff for y'all. Hopefully y'all appreciate it. So So we have an A, an I, an E, another A. All the A's come out. L. Sorry if you hear my neighbors. N, U, G, K, V. There's a lot of letters. Maybe it's multiple people. We have almost all the, what do they call those? Vowels? No. Yeah, I think so. A, I, O, and U. Okay. This makes me think gain. So it's like gain knowledge. It also makes me think of LUV could be love. Ooh, ooh. Vag. Ooh. No. You know what? We just gonna pretend we didn't do that. Anyways, let's just make a nicer word. Oh, look, we have villain. So someone who was villainized maybe will be able to explain themselves. I don't know. Kill. I don't know. Anyways, let's get some numbers. $17, $18, and $12. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you guys did, make sure you look down below. There is a link to my PayPal if you'd like to tip. Follow me Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Antphrodite. And until next time, bye. Gemini, this is for your June horoscopes, and it's most of y'all's birth month. I guess maybe half of y'all's. Remember, if you like this, there's a link down below to my PayPal if you'd like to tip. So Gemini, what's in store for, I should say, us? My birthday's on the 7th, so shout out to all the pair. Ooh, the Fool. Spontaneity. Okay, 8 of Cups. 4 of Wands. And let's do one more. The Hierophant. Okay. So, there's a few things here. Let's start with the good. The 4 of Wands is that you're going to be making your environment comfortable. That means your physical space. That means if you're looking for a home, you would find one. If you're looking to make your home comfortable, you would find one. If you're looking for people that make you feel safe and comfortable, you'll find that. If you're looking to strengthen your friendships, things like that. Because the Hierophant is about committing. So it's like being able to commit to the people that make me feel safe and comfortable. It's also about being able to make me feel like I have good people around me. So that's a good sign. Excuse me, it means things will be strengthened that are good. I will say, though, the Fool and the 8 of Cups and the Hierophant, that's about having to keep your distance from someone who you didn't want to. The Fool is like, okay, you leave me no choice. The 8 of Cups, I have to walk away from you. It's not permanent. It's temporary because it's upright, 8 of Cups. But to me, it's like being like, all right, listen, you're doing a little bit too much. and you are requiring a little bit too much. And so there's a healthy distance. I don't think you need to remove this person completely. I don't think that it's necessary. I don't see them as necessarily toxic or manipulative. I just see them as a little bit extra needy. And I don't think you're going to have the sort of energy or time to deal with that. And so for me, it's about like, I need to do some things. I will say the Fool sometimes means that you could be a little bit childish this month. Just because I do think that we're going to, I have to say we because I'm a Gemini too, we're going to be a little bit naive. The Fool, it's like, yeah, we're kind of a little bit sort of like juvenile this month, but it is also a good sign. I mean, in general, Fool does typically indicate the start of something new that we don't see coming. So I see that as a spontaneous card. So something spontaneous in our immediate environment will be initiated. So love that. And it's something, the Hierophant, that we can commit to fully, which I really, really love. So when you look at Fool and Hierophant together, it's like, I didn't expect this to be like this, but I really love this and I'm going to do it forever. So let's say you go on a date this month and you end up really liking the person. You end up like dating them seriously. Or maybe you're like, I'll take a risk and do this opportunity. And you do that opportunity and it leads to something even bigger. I will say Fool means that things are going to come to you. So you can just kind of sit back this month. Opportunity is going to fly to you, gravitate towards you, just because, again, Fool, out of nowhere, I don't do anything. I stumble into this. So my biggest advice to Gemini this month is to be open to everything and say yes to everything. Okay, so let's pull from the Fairy Oracle deck. Solace, creative daydreaming, Riddle Fisher. Okay, so this is about starting something new. The Solace card is about you marinating in something for a while. You've wanted to do this. You've wanted to have this thing, and you felt like it's out of your reach. You're like, oh, I'll do it later, or oh, it's not ready yet, or oh, it's going to take a while to manifest. No. The Riddle Fisher card to me is a card of divination, and it's a card of like, you have been seeing and feeling like you need to do this because you're supposed to. So I don't know what this is. It could be a creative endeavor, just because the Far, Far Away is about creative daydreaming. It could also just be about you initiating more, because when you look at Solace, it's like, I've wanted to do this for so long, and I've wanted to have this for so long. So for me, it's just more so about actually doing things rather than talking about them. So anything that you feel or think, you need to just spontaneously do. Fool, you don't need a plan. And in fact, the less planning, the better. So for me, just be spontaneous as fuck this month and you will have your rewards. Start doing the things you've always wanted to do. Start saying the things you've always wanted to say. You are not going to have this energy for too long where people are going to be able to just embrace you. So got to utilize that. Balance. Familiar, guardian. I told you. So fertility. Okay. Well, if anyone is trying to get pregnant, that's a good sign. But for me, this is about you being protected. Again, also an indication whenever I pull this, I always say, if you wanted to get a pet, now's the time. But balance. I think that with Geminis here, there's that leap of faith that we're always afraid to do. But when I say that Geminis are protected in taking that leap of faith, I mean it. That's why that guardian card is there. Because it's like, you will not fall. You cannot fall. Especially because the balance card is about creating a balance in your life. And it seems like you haven't had that. And then so I think a lot of times we're afraid to make decisions and we're afraid to make moves because we're afraid of offsetting the balance. But if anything, making the decisions that you want to make will reset the balance and will restart the balance in your favor. So yeah, I don't know. It just kind of seems to me like you guys just need to just trust and just do. Forgetting oneself, hiding your true self. Yeah, see? Geminis put themselves in a box these past couple months and you forgot the bad bitch that you are. And so when I pull something like hiding your true self, it's like, stop being apologetic for your wild self. That's why people love you. People don't love you for being perfect. That's not the Gemini energy. They love it for being chaotic and all over the place, funny, entertaining, whatever. And so with forgetting oneself, it's like, remember who you are. That's what people are drawn to. Don't listen to what people are telling you or how you're supposed to be, especially with this fertility card, because this one to me means like you guys know what it takes to build connections with other people. You guys know what it takes to create something, and you've kind of just been letting a lot of people talk. And I think that's got to stop now. Be the leader that you know that you are. Be the person that you know that you are. So, I'm not getting too much specific information, which is interesting. It means that you guys are going to be tested this month. It's going to be a big, very important month to be tested. All right, let's roll the die. Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Okay. I laugh because it's 69, even though we know it's Cancer. I laugh because it's 69. I mean, y'all might have, if you're in a relationship, y'all might, because the Fools are reigniting, so y'all might like reignite your little passionate flame. There might be some good sexy times. And if you're single, y'all might get someone who's really good in bed, just because I'm seeing a lot of sexual energy here. That being said, Cancer is about feeling comfortable, safe, and emotions. I believe this is the South Node. I think so. Ooh, not me moving it. Hold on. Well, here it is. And then this is the 4th house. So again, this is a Cancer ruled house. You might meet an important Cancer, but for me, this could be some sort of past life karma, but this could also be a past life contract. Something this month is going to happen that like is fated to happen, and I don't know where that stands and what that means, but enjoy that, Geminis. Okay. Let's pull some letters. LHR. Ooh, that one went flying. EOUO. Let's pull one more. Okay, I got 2. M and Y. Before I make words with that, let's pull the dates. It'll be easier that way. Okay, 21 and 15. Okay, so let's make some names. Oh, this could be Tom. This is there. Therapy. More. Ooh, not y'all getting more than y'all can handle. Some of y'all might get some spicy relationship. Ooh. Oh yeah, hero. Here it is. Hero. So yeah. Oh yeah, we also see this word. Ho. So yeah, I hope you guys like that. If you did, make sure you subscribe, and there's a tip to link to my PayPal down below if you'd like to tip. Ugh. Follow me Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Antphrodite. Until next time, bye guys. Cancer, this is your June horoscope. Remember, there's a link to tip to my PayPal down below if you'd like. Okay, so let's see how it's going to go. For the June horoscopes for Cancer. Six of Wands. Uh-oh. Seven of Wands reversed. Hangman. Y'all have to let go of a grudge. Six of Swords. Yup. Okay. So, Six of Wands is about swallowing your ego and pride. Here's something that I know is probably going to be hard for me to tell you, but no one cares. And truly no one cares. And no one's ever going to care because you care too much. The Hangman is like, you got to let it go. You got to let this thing go. No one cares and no one is going to care. And if you keep trying to make people care, you're going to alienate people from you. Especially because the Six of Swords is the internet sometimes. Travel, distance, change. So that's about like getting over it. But it's also like can be the internet. So you might be whining about something that you need to just get the fuck over. Good news is Six of Wands being reversed is damaged pride or image or ego. Okay. And the Seven of Wands is about not being able to prove yourself. That's like, I'm not the underdog. I can't prove myself. And the Hangman is about people letting things go. So if there's anything about you that you felt is not like who you are or what you said or what you meant, and you've been trying super hard to prove yourself, that'll happen this month naturally. Your true intentions will be shown, and there'll be clarification with some sort of issue for most Cancers. And so I think that probably will ease a lot of the pain, and that'll make you feel better about no one caring anymore, because in turn of no one caring, you'll be able to be vindicated for your character. So love that. I also think that the lesson here is to not like sort of harp on things too hard. Probably hard to do as a Cancer, but the Hangman is about a process of understanding when is the time to let go of something. I think sometimes you guys milk the berry until it's dry and then milk it some more. And it's like sometimes you need to let it just, when it's done, it's done. You know what I mean? And I think sometimes you guys have a hard time of letting go. And I think that's the lesson to be learned here. So it's actually very beautiful. I actually really like that. Okay, so let's pull from this deck. Almost dropped the whole frickin' deck. Samhain death. Maybe something that happened in October of this year. Earth grounding. Homeland foundation. Yeah. So for me, this is about a change in your environment. So once again, if you're looking to move or you're looking to find a place, this is a great sign. Also, this is a change in the people and the place that makes you feel comfortable and safe. And it's about feeling like you can work on your own. So like to me, there's something that happened that made you realize how important it is to value yourself and how you can pick up yourself from the floor. You don't always need other people to do it. That's why the death card is there, because it's like a lot of boundaries were changed and transitioned, and a lot of energies around you changed. A lot of times that means like we went through a really traumatic breakup, or our friendship fell apart or something. And for me, this is the month of clarity on all of that, and really understanding exactly what went down. Love that, especially because Earth is a grounding card. For me, it's like understanding the part that I played. It's a very, very powerful card. Ooh, not this card flying out of the deck. Calling the Storm and Parasite. There's a part of you that wants to like point the finger at everyone else. That's the inherent negative side of this. It's like, but you did this, or I experienced this, or I had this. It's like, I just want to call everyone out and cause chaos. And I think this month is the time where you're finally letting that go. You're finally like, yeah, it doesn't really matter. Nothing really matters. Aw, I love this. You guys are letting go of like a grudge. I love that. Carry me home, support, time to be carried, allow others to help. Oh, not y'all reaching out to people for forgiveness. I love that. That's a reconciliation. We stand. Light the darkness. Oh my God, ancestrals. Okay. The littlest fairy, appreciate the beauty and value in something exquisite and small. If y'all are trying to reconcile with someone and you want to be the bigger person, give them a small gift. A small sentimental gift will initiate the connection again. Maybe you'll receive one. Who knows? I love that. Aw. This month is literally about like reconciliation and confrontation. I love it. We love healing. Damn, not Cancer's getting the best reading this month. Ooh, I can't see. This is a giant glare on this. Okay, so it's Venus. So that's like love, beauty, friendships, connections. Aries is the confrontation, but it's also the selfish energy. So it's about understanding the part that each person played. And in the fifth house, this is about drama, playful energy. It's also a great sign of reigniting our creative passions and our creative flames. So releasing new things, especially Venus. If you have any sort of new job or new project that you want to release, it'll make a lot of money if we release it. So love that. That's like Stella getting her groove back. So really, really good energy. I actually really like this. I don't want to like jinx it. So I'm going to keep it short there. Let's pull some letters. R, L, U, V. All love. D, G, dog. Dig. L, here, let's pull. Okay. Stop, S-T-O. Makes me feel like stop. Ooh, an N came out from the old one. K, F, O. Aw. I love that. Okay, and let's pull some numbers. $14, 25, and then 6. Oh, look, dive. I guess there's no E, but maybe there's going to be a, oh, I guess that's vid backwards too. I don't know. You guys can probably make a lot of letters that I'm not seeing right now. I mean, a lot of names. So anyways, it could be initials too. Hope you guys like that. Remember to tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below if you'd like to. Follow me Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Antphrodite. Until next time. Bye, guys. Fuck. Leo, this is your monthly horoscope for June. Remember, if you like this, there's a link to my PayPal down below if you'd like to tip. Okay. Knight of Cups reverse, immaturity. 5 of Wands, confrontation, very common this month. Ten of Pentacles, long term. Eight of Cups, walking away. Ooh. Okay, you guys. So Knight of Cups is immature moments and premature moments. And so I do think that you guys have either made an immature decision or a premature decision, or someone else has made an immature and premature decision. And the Five of Wands indicates some confrontation that came from that and probably will continue to come from that. And the Ten of Pentacles is long-term reversed, and the Eight of Cups about having to walk away. I just don't think that you're meant to get along with certain people. And that's it. Like, for me, this looks like a line drawn in the sand between you and someone else, someone that you don't particularly care for, or maybe someone that doesn't care for you. I'm going to be honest with you. I think that the feeling is probably going to be mutual. And I don't think anyone is necessarily, if that ain't the truth, I don't think anyone is necessarily solely to blame. But I do think that there's going to be a line drawn in the sand with you and another individual. Let's keep pulling. Sometimes people just can't get along, and I think that that's okay. I just, I will say, like, don't think that they're 100% wrong and don't think that you're 100% wrong. It's kind of 50-50 in my opinion, but whatever. Yep, Lady Goddess, Feminine, Moon, Cycles, Magic Circle, Protection. Yeah, so for me, the feminine energy could indicate who this person is, but it also could just indicate the need to like show off, because it is Leo energy. And so Leo energy is all about showing off. And I think it's important to continuously show off. That's kind of who Leos are in terms of their nature. But I also think they need to understand that there's a delicate flow to that. I think that they're going to feel very confident this month. I think Leo's going to feel very hot and sexy and very like alluring. Definitely going to feel like, Stella got her groove back in terms of like her physical. And I do think they're going to be at physical peak. So if you're trying to entice a mate or reignite a flame in a relationship, this will be a great month to do that. But I think with you garnering lots of attention, that's probably what causes this situation. And the moon is upright here with the moon is there with the Magic Circle Protection. And so for me, it's like, yes, I do think we can be a little bit egotistical, but we are Leos, and that's kind of what goes on here, right, for you guys. But I don't know how to put this. So cycles means that you've had this happen before. And that's why we're seeing protection, where it's like, I've had this happen before. I know the type of bitch that you are, or I know the type of person you are, and I'm just going to protect myself from you. Just be careful that you don't initiate a war. Make sure you understand that creating a boundary and a line in the sand is much different than creating a confrontation where you're arguing and screaming. So for me, it's about making sure that we're not too petty with the way that we retaliate. So yeah, let's pull from the Fairy Oracle deck. And this applies to men too. Y'all can get very competitive, and that's what this is. This is a competitive energy. Unicorn and the Maiden. Okay, yeah, the Lilith Fairy. You guys have something that you... It's hard because it's really difficult, because I think this is going to go both ways. Some of you have something that other people want and they're going to be jealous. And some of you have something that you think other people want, but they actually don't. And you're going to pretend that people are jealous when really you're delusional. So it's really hard. This month is going to be really hard to figure out which one of the two you are, but it's one of those two. You're either going to be like, I have this prize and everyone's jealous, and everyone's going to be like, well, yeah, sort of. Or you're going to be like, I have this prize, everyone's jealous, and everyone's going to be like, no, you're actually just mean. So definitely ask other people's advice before you act on anything this month. Ask other people's opinion and their advice. I think that's what's really important to take away from here, because I guarantee that this is probably going to be some sort of ego and pride issue. Envy and gluttony. Are we shocked? No, we are not. So make sure that it's coming from other people and not yourself. Okay, so let's get this up here and let's roll the die. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Not me dropping everything. Could be with a Gemini, but that's also about needing better communication. The fifth house is a Leo ruled house, so that's the drama, and the sun, that's what rules you. That's the self-focus. So like I said before, either you're going to realize that you are the one that's the problem, or other people are going to realize that you're the problem. It's going to be a big event, though. SIYOUE. RI. Oop, not some of y'all's mother-in-laws. MIL. Oh my God. Oh, you. Like I told you before, I do think a lot of you are going to have to kind of come to terms with your own ego this month too. But yeah, because that's like, is you. So is this you? This day keeps coming up. The 21st, but the 6th keeps coming up as well. So 6/21. Ooh. All right, well, I hope you guys like that. If you did, make sure you tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. Follow me Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Antphrodite. And until next time, bye guys. Dropping everything. Okay, who's next? I think it's Virgo. Virgo, what's up? This is your June horoscope. Remember, if you like these to tip, there's a link to my PayPal down below. Okay. Come on, Virgo. Four of Swords. Ooh, a rejection. Uh-oh. Nine of Swords. Anxiety and stress. Oh, God. Yep, Queen of Wands. You guys got to make a big decision this month. It ain't easy. King of Cups. Yup. So it could be between King and Queen of Wands. So it could be between you and another person. They're both green here too. So interesting. Could be with a fire sign or a water sign. But okay, let's see here. So Four of Swords is like a feeling of rejection or having to reject something. And the Nine of Swords is something that gives us anxiety and stress. The Queen of Wands is a building frustration. And then the King of Cups is an emotional moment. I don't think that this will be bad or chaotic. But I do think that there's something. So like Virgos are known for thinking too much, right? Overthinking things, overanalyzing things. And I think that that's what's going on. And so I think that there's a point this month where you're going to realize you analyze something to death. And at some point we have to just understand that, Four of Swords, either I'm going to be disappointed and rejected, or someone else is going to be, or something else is going to be disappointed and rejected. It's the truth. It seems like you guys have been trying to avoid some form of rejection that is inevitable. And so I think that's going to be addressed this month. Something that falls apart, something that is like rejected or a little bit bittersweet, because there's like some healing that needs to be done in you guys. Too much bottling up, too much cerebral. So there's definitely something there that needs to be addressed. Okay, so let's pull from the Witch's Wisdom deck. Pentacle Respect. Yule Rebirth. Yep, for me, it's about understanding, it could be in work related, because pentacles are money. But to me, it's about not only respecting others, but respecting yourself. I think with the Nine of Swords, it's like people can't read your mind. And I think you've been holding too quietly. So holding things too close to your chest and being too quiet. And so I think that's why we're seeing stuff like this, where it's like, you are going to be seen as an emotional person. You are going to be seen as a caring person if you're honest. And if you have to remember that there's a feeling of people not respecting you, but the reason that people aren't respecting you is because you're not sharing. And rebirth is about changing that and changing the point to where people will respect you and listen to you. But you're holding things too tightly. Green Man's Door, entry point. Okay, a lot of green energy too, which makes me think heart chakra. So love related, hardcore love related. All of these issues, friendship love, romantic love, familial love, light the darkness, Green Man's Door. So yeah, that's about initiating hard conversations, initiating hard feelings. I just think you guys haven't been sharing at all, and in fear. And I think it's time to be fearless and just say what needs to be said. I think you guys are scared of how people are going to take what you have to say. And I think you need to worry less about what people think and worry more about how you feel. I knew it, artificial art. Because you guys are showcasing as a little bit cold, shallow, and heartless because you're not sharing. Because you're afraid of how they're going to react. And the less you are afraid of the reaction, the better they'll take it. Okay? Get in touch with that sensitivity, baby. Yep, Taurus is being stubborn, so something that's been bothering you forever. And the Ten of Cups, the 10th house, is about everyone. That's work related, but it's all because this could be money, so it could definitely be career related. Maybe you're frustrated with your career or someone else's. But the Jupiter die here is about like expansion and luck. So it's like it will end up in a good place. It just needs to be public. The 10th house is like a public house. So it's like it needs to be public. Also, I think you guys are going to have a side hustle or something that gives you bonus income this month. Money, expansion, 10th house, something to get more money, perhaps a raise or something that's going to generate more income. So love that for you guys. All right, let's pick the dates. Okay, we have 2 here. We have 12. And we have 13. And then let us pick some letters. K, I, O, E, U. O-U-L-J. This says joke. So maybe something you've been joking about but is actually serious and you need to be honest about it. Or maybe you'll say a joke that someone doesn't like. Or maybe someone will feel like a joke or you feel like a joke. Rule. Maybe a rule that you have that hasn't been respected. Yeah. Okay. Well, if you guys like that, make sure you tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. Follow me Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Antphrodite. And until next time, bye guys. That was for Virgo. So Libra, this is for your June horoscopes. Remember, if you love this, there's a link to my people down below if you'd like to tip. Now, last month, Libras were in my comments acting a fool. Don't think I didn't see it. And y'all were like, oh, what Libra hurt you? Girl, bye. Half of my friends are Libras. I love Libras. The reason I got y'all together is because I know y'all better than anyone. Don't play with me. Y'all are just mad that I know the game. Period. Ooh, Ace of Wands. See, y'all off to a good start. Don't yell at me. Nine of Wands. Walk on eggshells. Okay. Page of Swords. Something not worth fighting for. See, good news. Knight of Swords. Pure intention. Okay. Right off the bat, if any of you are single, the Ace of Wands is the birth of something new. So that is usually a good sign of a new connection. If y'all looking for a dick, that's dick. If you're looking for girls, it's a girl. Whatever you're into, Ace of Wands is the start of something new, so love that. I will say, if any of you are trying to get pregnant, it's a great sign of getting pregnant. If you're not trying to get pregnant, watch out. Probably not going to happen, but just have to reiterate that whenever pull Ace of Wands. Now, the Nine of Wands is about walk on eggshells, and then, y'all can't see that one. The Page of Swords is about an opportunity not worth fighting for. So for me, just be careful of provoking someone. I think that we might provoke someone just like because we think it's funny or because it's not that serious, but they might take it serious this month. So I think you need to just be a little bit more conscious about people's feelings and be careful of like what you joke about. But the Knight of Swords is pure intentions. So I do think that you're going to have people that are interested in helping you this month. People are going to offer you things. I think one thing you need to be conscious of is the reception of who you are or perception of who you are. You are coming across as someone that's not super welcoming these past few months, and I think you've lost your soft, like your sensitive and your soft side. And so for me, I want you guys to really embrace the feeling of like asking for help. Letting people know, how soft you are. You guys are too hardened, and, I get it. Bad bitches don't cry. But for me personally, I think you guys need to remember that you're sensitive bitches, not only bad bitches. You're also sensitive. And I think that needs to shine through, male or female. You need to showcase your emotions a little bit more this month. I think you've been putting up a good front. But I think it's time to let the walls down and let people help you. That being said, be careful of overstepping your boundaries and trying to tell someone else what to do. Because if that happens, the Page of Swords says they'll not only argue with you, but you'll lose that argument. So just be conscious of that. Okay, let's pull from this deck. Very wishing well, manifestation. Yeah, you guys got to start manifesting for what you want. Beauty and the Beast, unconditional love. So this is about you loving yourself. It's also about you feeling yourself. Some of you might get new hair or new outfit, whatever, but I definitely see an up peak. Leo had this as well, an up peak in beauty, feeling really confident and beautiful and bold. Post more selfies, post more outfits, things like that. Keep yourself engaged. But I think it's time to manifest. Fairy wishing well is about asking the universe for what you want. You're complaining that you haven't gotten anything. You're like, why didn't I get this? Why didn't I get this? Because you've been too scared to demand and too scared to ask. So now you ask and you demand the universe. I want this. I need this. The universe will give it to you. You've been waiting for someone to give it to you without asking. You're just like sitting there waiting, like, where is it? Where is it? But did you ask? No. Closed mouths don't get fed. So that's the lesson to learn there. If you do it right, you'll have a huge manifestation reward by the end of this month. Also, if you've half-assed anything and you're like, why didn't it happen? It's because you half-assed it. That's why. So grounding, foundation. So this is another This is another indication of making sure that you understand what your environment is and who's in it, what makes you feel safe and comfortable. If you're looking at moving or establishing home, this is a great sign for that. But witch's hat and power makes me think like, remember that you're in control of your own destiny. So if you let things happen, then that's on you. If you let bad people around, that's on you. And if you do not stop bad things from happening, that's on you. So it's like remembering where the accountability is for yourself. Speak up. Stop being so quiet. If you see things being done that you don't like, you need to speak up. Stop being so submissive and passive. Yeah, see, you don't want to cause drama, black flower fragrance. But the blind to pain card tells me that you're kind of Stockholmed at this point and you are like stuck. And it's time for you to just be honest. Let your feelings out. If something's been bothering you, you need to say it. Let's roll a die. Yeah, South Node. This is past life karma, past trauma, stuff like that. Aquarius, so it's stuff that might not seem super in-depth and it might seem super petty and surface level at first, but it has more depth. It's also usually indicating of like friendships and groups and organizations that we're part of. And the first house is self. So for me, it's like establishing your self-worth and where you stand. If you want to make a leadership decision, make the leadership decision. Stop asking for permission and start doing. That's what this month is about. Okay, so let's pull dates. 3 and 5. Ooh, not a 35-year-old. Okay. H, T, D, C, Y, B, DUI. Ooh. Oh my God, guy. I wanna. Ooh, let me not sing. Miss Lady Gaga, honey. Bug. Bed. Beg. Not y'all having to beg for forgiveness. Make them beg for forgiveness. CBT. Hug. Oh, y'all just need some hugs. But yeah, it could be initials and things like that. Ted. Tie. Ooh, not y'all tie into the bed. Okay, anyways. I hope y'all liked that. If you did, make sure you tip to, there's a link to my people down below. If you'd like to tip, follow me Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Antphrodite. Until next time, bye guys. Scorpio, this is your June horoscope. If you guys like this, remember to tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. Okay, well, I'm very interested to see how things are going to go for Scorpios. Ooh, King of Pentacles reversed. Justice is upright. 10 of Cups reversed. Let's pull one more. The World. Okay, so some solution to a problem that you were absolutely sure was going to work is not going to work. and that's okay. The world says that another opportunity that is better and will have a better solution. Justice card, whatever this issue is, whatever this problem is, the solution will not be one that you decide. It'll be something that someone else decides or the universe decides, and it will actually be positive, and it'll be better. So love that for you. I will also say that the King of Pentacles tells me that there might be something in terms of career or job that doesn't really go the way you want it to, but will benefit you in the long run. So it's like a bittersweet moment where it's like it might be a setback or something doesn't really happen the way I wanted to or in the time frame, and it sucks now, but it ends up being better later when we realize that it's working as intended. Also, the Ten of Cups is a need to focus on family or people around us. So for me, definitely, this is the month where we need to let go of all of our career passions, not to let go of them, but like not to hyper focus on them, and to nurture some of the connections in our lives. The world is about like starting new cycles in terms of the people around us. So initiating new friendships, very important this month, nurturing already existing friendships, and Justice card, doing things for others. I think that there's some form of emotional reward this month when you do something for someone else or go out of your way for them. Who knows? One of you might even be planning a trip and invite other people there. It's a generosity that's important to enact. Cauldron, containment, Witch's Cottage, security. Yeah, you guys, and protection. So you guys have created a very safe space for yourself, and you've been inward. And you guys have definitely quelled a lot of storms. And for me, when I look at stuff like this, it's time for you to allow other people in your space. Let other people in your home, let other people in your environment. I know that Scorpios are known for protecting other people, and it looks like you're going to find a new baby bird to protect. You're going to find a new person that needs you, that you're going to kind of take under your wing and help. And it's okay to do that. I'm giving you permission this month to do that because I do think that this person is important in your life. And you don't want to miss out. Unicorn and the Maiden. Golden gift, magical help. This person actually is going to pay it forward, her special place. So this person actually has a lot of either connections, friendships, or knowledge that will help you in the future. You might not realize it at first. They might look like a plain Jane on the surface. They might just look like a simple person, but there's a lot of depth to this person and a lot of potential. This could be someone that helps inspire you to make more money, someone who helps inspire you to have more self-worth, or someone you work with, or just someone in general that enlightens you. So don't judge a book by its cover. I think that's why you guys need to sort of extend olive branches this month. Fragmentation. So, and today for tomorrow, yep. So this person might be down and out now, but they're about to hit a peak. Think of it like working with a small creator, and this small creator is going to be one of the biggest creators in the history of, the industry in a couple of months. So like, it's like that. It's like, a rags to riches story. So don't be afraid to be a part of anyone else's journey that needs your help. Okay. Oh, sorry, I pulled letters before I even pulled the thing up or rolled the dice. I got excited. So 13 and 7. Yeah, someone's birthday. Sagittarius. So this is about being straightforward and honest. Could be a Sagittarius. The Sun, happiness, and then this is 6, right? Oh no, it's the 9. So Sagittarius again. It's about knowledge. So to me, it's about I still see you guys taking someone under your wing. It's like nurturing a mini me, or like taking someone under your wing and teaching them. These are teaching energies. E's and I's and U's. So these are our vowels. L-A-V. This came out from the old one. I don't even know what this is. I guess it's a V, but I'm trying to use these now. Oop, look. It almost spells my name. Anne. Not me meeting a Scorpio this month. Oop. This is Anne. Lava. Oh. Not this is Lana. Lana Del Rey. Lana Del Rey. Girl, we put the L over here and it says anal, but we're not gonna talk about that. Here, let's pull one more. It's just another I. I want another freaking consonant. Hold on. Here, R. There you go. Ru. Oh my God, RuPaul. Rain on me. Anna. Yeah, maybe you guys can come up with a different word. But yeah, hope you guys like that. If you did, make sure you subscribe down below. And there's a link to tip down below in the bio if you want to my PayPal. Follow me Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Antphrodite. And until next time, bye guys. Ow. Ooh. Not me causing. Girl. Let's work a little bit quicker. Pick up the pace a little bit. Period. Okay, who's next? Oh, Sagittarius. Okay. Sagittarius, this is your June horoscopes. Remember, if you like this to tip, there's a link to my PayPal down below. A little bit worried about you guys this month just because I saw a lot of confrontation and boundaries for all the other signs, and we know how hot-headed Sagittarians can be, so let's see what happens. Oh, the star. Fuck yeah, I love that. Judgment. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Two of Pentacles. Okay, we got some good energy here. Okay, thank God. And the Five of Pentacles. Love that. So the star is about being on path, about having all eyes on you and garnering a ton of attention. So anything that you are doing this month or anything that you want to do this month, you should. This is about being in the public eye. This is about showing things to other people, showing off, show off anything this month. That is what you need to do. Judgment is about a rallying of support. So people are going to love you this month. They're going to be interested in what you're having to say. They're going to listen to you. Obviously, sometimes judgment can be a little bit literal. So be careful of like literally judging people. But I do think people are going to see your intentions are pure regardless. And it looks like people are interested in what you have to say and do. So a lot of times, I know Sagittarian energy can feel like they're always the bad guy, but I don't think that's going to happen this month. The Two of Pentacles says any business decision you make will be a good business decision. This is a good start. So it's like the effort we put in is rewarded. So there is some sort of financial gain with something, or at least an understanding, especially if you have a job. If you work like a regular sort of job in a 9-to-5, then it's a good indication of you putting in enough effort and getting rewarded for it and being sort of compensated and complimented for it. And if you like have your own hustle, that's a great sign for new business opportunities that'll manifest, especially because the Five of Pentacles to me is like an apprenticeship card. It's about like learning from people. So people are going to be willing to teach you things, take you under their wing. Opportunities will manifest to you. Maybe you'll teach someone else something as well. It's usually a good sign for a new job if you're looking for a new job or a new way of monetizing your stuff. It's all in all pretty good. The only issue I will say is don't let yourself get too big of a head, and try to be a little bit conscious of other people's space. That's about it. Don't be too demanding, but I actually really like this. Seems like it's going to be really good. This is the time to sort of release your energy and your projects and your creativity and be honest and straightforward. So I actually really like this. I'm pretty sure there's some form of reward coming to you guys. Now, it doesn't always have to be financial with the Pentacles. Sometimes it's just like effort. So like someone's going to return the effort. But either way, it's pretty good. Remembrance. Balance. So this is about you needing to strike balance in your life and finally doing it. Excuse me, it's the truth. And people are finally going to remember you. So like you've probably felt a little bit neglected and like people didn't care about you that much these past couple months, but they are. People are going to be reaching out to you more. They're going to be more interested in you. They're going to care more. I think you needed some time alone and some isolation. And I think you're finally going to feel like, ooh, because the star is like, ooh, yeah, you remember me. Oh my God. You're going to be hit up from people from your past. People are going to be checking up on you. They're going to be interested. Barnabas and the Prince, adventures, discovery, travel, meeting destiny. So you might have a huge opportunity that happens because you're finally putting yourself out there. So hell yeah. Fairy tales, letting go, detach, moving on. And if there's something that's been bothering you for a while that you've been like harping on, you will finally be letting it go this month. I think it's because you're having so many good things happen that you're going to be distracted by that and you're going to be attracted to that, that you're going to forget all about the negative stuff. So love this. This is a purge. We love purge. Yep, the temple of my body and fated to suffer. So these are connections that didn't work out. Could be friendships, relationships. I think a lot of you, it's probably been relationships. Especially temple of my body, to me, that's like, sometimes sex and stuff. So if you've had sex or anything like that, that's probably going to cease to exist. But in general, it's mostly about you not being seduced by the negative or seduced by the bad people. So love that for you guys. Hell yeah. And some of you might be reached out to by an ex this month and you'll kind of be like, haha, you wish. So yeah, love the glow up. Let's roll the die. Ooh. Ooh. Not me needing an oop counter. Big career moves this month. 10th house is career and public image and how people perceive you. I think this is, if my eyes are not mistaken, Mercury. Yeah, so that's communication. So people are finally going to understand you. They haven't understood you or the way you've spoken for a long time. And Libra is about balance, and it's also about understanding like, okay, I need to be fair and I need to be understanding. So for me, you're finally getting it. Like you'll finally get it. You'll get what other people are saying. Other people will get what you're saying. It'll almost be like music to their ears and your ears. So love that. LRI. Oh, this is a blank one, so it could be anything. T. U. Oh, not see you next Tuesday. Not blunt. Not me literally pulling blunt. Look. Not shall be in potheads. No, I think this is mostly just about the blunt communication that you guys have. I think people are finally going to understand it. And I think you're going to understand that sometimes you can be too blunt and you have to soften your approach. Test. Could be test. This is also makes me think like next, because that could be an X. So like next. I think also the reason why this one came out where it's like it can be anything is because you guys are going to be in control for once. You're not going to feel like you're playing catch up. Could just be initials for people too. And we have 28 and 10. So these are either ages or numbers or dates. So hope you guys like that. If you did, make sure you tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. And until next time, bye guys. Follow me Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Antphrodite. Bye. Damn it. was trying to avoid that. Okay. That was Sagittarius. Almost done. Let's try and move a little bit quicker. Capricorn, this is for your June horoscope. Make sure you guys tip. There's a link to my people down below if you'd like to tip. Okay, so this is Capricorn. Let's see what's going to happen for you this month for June. Oh, I dropped the cards. I think that's an indication of you guys dropping the ball. I'm not going to lie. I think you guys dropped the ball last month. So, yep, the Fool. It's reversed. Hierophant is reversed. Devil is reversed. And the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So, I think you guys let your demons get to you. The Devil card. You've let a lot of negativity get to you. It's a good thing because it means you work through a lot of the negativity. And you work through a lot of the intensity. But the Hierophant tells me that you forgot the second part, which is the follow through. And the Fool's like, okay, yeah, I'm trying to be serious and mature. But with the Seven of Pentacles reversed, to me, that's an indication of, not my camera, literally not even focusing. See, you guys are having trouble focusing. That's literally what that is. You guys are having a lot of trouble focusing. You've been scattered. And honestly, you guys have been kind of lazy. Which, look, I've been yelling at you for the past couple months to take a break, but when I said take a break, I didn't mean let go of everything. And I think that's what happened here. The Fool's like, not everything needs a serious solution, and not everything needs a serious plan. Sometimes you can just wing it and YOLO, and I think you guys were so scared of doing that you hesitated. Just YOLO. Like, I promise, just YOLO. It'll literally change a lot of your situations overnight. To just be like, whatever, I'm just going to wing it. I'm going to figure it out as I go. Just because it seems like you're trying to find a solution to not being perfect by being perfect. It's like, relax. Like, you're like, I haven't been productive. Let me find a way to be productive. No, it's fine. You weren't productive. That's okay. Just fucking YOLO. Get up and do whatever the hell you want to do. Get up and express the way you want to express. Say the things you want to do. I just see too much isolation. Too much isolation out of fear of like, I didn't do the right thing. It's okay. Like, we can fail and get back up. And I think that's what is supposed to be learned here. You're looking at it from a logical approach. You're approaching things logically, which is a fail. You should be approaching things emotionally. It might seem ridiculous and outrageous, but it'll actually benefit you. Forgiveness, letting go. You have to forgive yourself, and you also have to forgive others. I just think you guys are punishing yourselves. Stop punishing yourselves. That ends this month. You are no longer punishing yourselves. Imagination, air, containment, prosperity. You guys need to laugh. I need you guys to laugh. I need you to hang out with your friends. I need you to hang out with your loved ones. I need you to do more fun things at work. I need you to create more creative projects that are fun. You need to remember what it's like to be alive and why we're on this earth. I don't give a fuck about productivity. I don't give a fuck about success. I need you to do the stupid things in life. Smell the roses. Go on a hike. Invite your friends for a movie night. Eat a bunch of food. Mukbang. I don't care. That's what you need to do this month. You need to take care of yourself, self-care. Yep, envy and gluttony. You're so worried about the rat race. Where do I fit in? Am I productive enough? Am I getting where I need to go? Are people really my friend or not? Stop worrying about that and start fucking feeling. Okay, I don't care about this, and neither should you. Let someone else win. Let them outpace you and let them win for a change, because you're beating them in terms of love. So that's the North Node. That's about life path. The 11th house, friendships, groups, and organizations. So where I stand with others, and my individuality with the Sagittarius energy. I actually think you guys need to initiate. Ask your friends to do things. The North Node is about your life path, but you have to understand something. Your life path includes the people involved in it, not just you and not just your career. Excuse me. The 11th house is all of the people that surround us. You need to start focusing on them. This message is loud and clear, and I'm not going to keep going because I'm not going to interpret this differently because you guys want me to. It's not happening. So we have 29 and we have 24, and let's pull some letters. N-O, no. Ooh. A-O-C. Ooh, not A-O-C. T-O. This, I don't need this. D and U. Don't. Also, donut. Oh, you guys really need to indulge. Eat some fucking, some good food. Like literally. See you next Tuesday. Count. Find the people you can count on. And don't count money or experience, things like that. Dan, Ken, what can you do, not what can't you do. Yeah, because you usually have can do. But yeah, I hope you guys like that. If you did, there's a link to my PayPal down below if you'd like to tip. And follow me Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Antphrodite. And until next time, bye. Ow. Okay, who's up next? Aquarius. Aquarius! This is your June horoscope. Remember, if you love this, to tip, there's a link to my PayPal down below. Okay, Aquarius, let's see how you're going to handle this month, because it seems like this month has a lot of intensity, and Aquariuses are usually detached from that and don't particularly care for it. So we'll see how you handle this month. The Sun reversed. It's not about you. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Death reversed. And Fool. Okay. You guys need to remember that it's not about you this month. The Fool is about other people, but it's also about spontaneity. The Death card is transitions and changes. And the Queen of Pentacles is about your stability or stubbornness. And then the Sun is about finding happiness through others. So for me, I think that it's been a little bit of there's been a little bit of self-importance and self-focus. And that ends this month. I think for you, it's time to reconnect with other people, friendships, relationships. It's time to focus on that. What's going to happen is you guys are going to get obsessed with reliance, and you guys are going to get obsessed with I'm going to improve myself, to the point where you're going to hit a wall and you're like, why am I not making progress? Because you're supposed to nurture the other parts of your life. So I actually do think that it's time for you to focus on other people. I think it's time for you to care more about other people. And if you don't do this, you're going to keep hitting walls. Death card tells me that a lot of your opportunities will cease to exist if you don't start caring about the people around you, period. Because the Sun is reversed, where it's like you're not happy, and the reason you're not happy is because you don't have people in your life, and you're going about it the wrong way to connect with them. I also think like other people are going to start to be unhappy with you because they're going to be like, all you care about is yourself and your self-focus. So fool, be spontaneous, reconnect with people, message someone you haven't talked to in a while, hang out with someone you haven't talked to in a while, stuff like that. Like for me, it's about, the connections that we share. You know, you guys do rule the 11th house of friendships, groups, and organizations. And if any Aquarius thinks that they can be alone forever, they're absolutely delusional. They are the sign that need friendship more than anything because they are the sign that represents friends. They need friends more than Libras do. So, remembrance, balance. Oh, here it is. Guardian familiar. So I see a reconnection and a reconciliation with someone from your past. The sun is reversed. So sun reversed usually indicates someone being mad. If you don't think that you have anybody that's mad at you right now, it's because you're oblivious, the fool, and you're naive. And perhaps an accidental situation has occurred. But there's someone that's upset with you, that cares about you, or that you care about, that you don't know, that you will be finding out soon. Either they will say something or you will say something. You might reach out and they might not really give you a great response, or vice versa. Either way, there is an altercation that will happen that you were oblivious to, that you'll probably feel bad about, but it's because you got tunnel visioned. So yeah, that's gonna happen. Yeah, this is about distrustworthiness and snail's pace. So this is what happened. Into the woods. Yep. So new experiences. So for me, I think that you guys overextended and were eager to experience people and learn about people and connect with people. And then you got scared and pulled back. I see this as a defensive mechanism. People will find out that I'm boring, or people will find out that I'm not who I say I am, or I'm not super interesting, or that they don't trust me. So see you pushing people away before they can connect to you. And I think that's what happened. You guys have tremendous trust issues that are going to be talked about this month. All trust issues will be handled this month. Hardcore. So what comes out in the wash comes out in the rinse, or whatever the hell the saying is. Sacrifice. That one flew right out of the deck. And Parasite. Yep. You are very quick to let go of people and sacrifice people when you are uncomfortable or when there's an awkward situation, and you're going to have that addressed. Any sort of avoidance of confrontation will cause a mass confrontation. You have to address the elephants in the room. So let us roll the die. I do think you guys have been a little bit unhappy with your own progress, and so you've kind of taken it out on other people. And so I think you might have had some jealous moments without realizing it. Yeah, so Virgo is the plans, Jupiter is the opportunities, and 7th house is, friendships, but this is also relationships. If you are in a relationship, I do think that there needs to be restructuring in that for better balance. So that's going to happen. If you are single, I do think you're going to realize that you might be a bit too picky and specific because someone here is going to tell you something that you're not going to want to hear. So I don't know if that's a rejection or not, but you're definitely going to get a come to Jesus moment there if you're single. Unless you're going to end up with a Virgo. And the third thing that this tells me is you seem to get really starry-eyed and add people to your life and then let them die. And so that's a pattern behavior that will stop. Stop getting starry-eyed and really interested in people and then letting them fall to the wayside and getting distracted. That eagerness that you feel, either keep it up or let it go. And I think that's a pattern that's going to stop this month. Pull some times. 14 and 8. And let's pull some letters. So J, these are just annoying. J, I, gel, gin, V, L, R. This is a blank. It could be anything. Let's see if we can get another consonant. R-O. We don't need more. I've gotten so many R's that has to be relevant. So somebody with the initial R or R, there's something with an R. It's loud, very, very loud. And this is like, can be anything. So for me, it's like whatever the situation with the R is a little bit volatile. Vinny. I'm not sure. It really feels to me like F. There's a fail. There's a failure. I don't know, you guys. Good luck, y'all. If you guys like that, make sure you tip. There's a link to my people down below. Follow me Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Antphrodite. And until next time, bye. Okay. Pisces, this is your June horoscope. Remember, if you like these to tip, there's a link to my PayPal down below. Last but not least, my little Pisces. Death. You're all gonna die. I'm just kidding. Full reversed. 9 of Cups. Ooh, manifestation. Ooh. Oh, love this card. Temperance. So you guys are a little bit impatient with your manifestations. But I will say that I think you've asked for a little bit much, a little bit quickly. So you will get part of what you've been asking the universe for this month. The Fool. It's time to be a little bit more serious though. So it's like, the Death card is a slight change in your manifestation. So it's like, let's say you were manifesting a girl and you're like, I want a beautiful girl, who's got like big titties. It's like, you get a beautiful girl who has small titties. It's like, you're not going to get every part of it. And I'm letting you know now, that way, you know that is your reward and not to skip on it. Cause I think that you guys as a dreamer can oftentimes be like, oh, I'll get something different, or I'll manifest something different, or manifest something better. You're going to get what you asked for this month, and you're going to get as much as you can. If you pass up on it, it won't come again. So if it's a relationship, if it's a job opportunity, whatever it is, it's going to be missing one key component that you want that you're just not going to get. So maybe eventually things will change, but as of right now, that's how it is. And I do think that it's what you deserve too. Temperance is a verse, which is like, you haven't really put in as much as you are pretending that you put in, and you haven't been of good faith as you could have been. So granted, you're going to get what you deserve. The good news here is whatever you get will transition and change. So this person could have an even bigger glow up, or perhaps this job opportunity starts off small and you get promoted really quickly. Whatever will be the case, it will transition and change into what you wanted in the first place. It will grow, but it's going to require you to water the seed. So think of it as you just getting the seed instead of the plant, and needing to plant it and watch it grow. And once it's that beautiful tree, you'll be able to pick the fruit. So that's what this is saying. So it is a reward, but I think it requires you to put more effort into it than you initially think that you should. Yep, I knew it. Hand-fasting union. So this could be a potential romantic relationship. It could be a strengthening of a romantic relationship that already exists. It could be a strengthening of friendship or a new friendship. Witch's hat. Power. Scrying mirror shadow. Yes. So this person is not afraid. It's a person or an opportunity. Either way, If it's an opportunity, people in that opportunity are going to be like this. They're not going to be afraid to show a mirror and tell you who you are. I think that you're going to see your shadow side from this person and this connection, or from this opportunity. Someone involved in it will show you your shadow side. So they're going to tell you the things that no one else does, and they're going to show you the patterns of behavior that you're not super proud of. This person is going to force you to work on yourself. So lots of self-reflection, self-healing. It's probably why you're drawn to this energy, because it's like, it might not be perfect, but it's not afraid to tell me what I need to hear. You're going to listen to this person, which you normally don't. Light the darkness. Let's just get here one more. Secret path. And 3 graces. This person is going to light a new path for you. They're going to show you a skill set that you didn't know you had, and they're going to make you inspired to do something different. And I also think they're going to bring you into a new group of people. It's one that I will say is not the greatest. 3 graces is a good sign of celebrating and having fun, but it's also a sign of you being intimidated and feeling like you might not fit. So just allow yourself to slowly get integrated into this new group of people. Allow yourself to slowly get integrated here, because if you get too excited and too big for your britches, you'll feel like the odd man out and you'll feel awkward. It's okay to have this be very slow. Also, someone else might need to come along with you. You might need to tag someone else along to kind of be a buffer. So atonement. Yep. Okay. So masquerade. So yeah, you're going to get what you deserve, and so are others. So for me, this is literally going to be about how you come across to other people. This person is literally holding a mirror up to you and like, this is how you are. This is how people see you. You're going to finally see yourself through other people's eyes. This new group of people's eyes and this person's eyes. Okay. Let's roll the die. Hope y'all are ready for this. Leo. So it could be Leo, but it's also Leo pride. It's also about your own pride, and understanding the impact of that. This is Mars, which is passion, and then the 5th house, Leo energy. Again, this is all fire energy. It's also creativity. It's fun. This person is going to be fun. You're going to have a lot of fun. I still see a new group. I see a new connection. I see you chasing something new. They're going to inspire you, light a fire under your ass, and you're going to chase either them or a new idea. But I also think that this person is going to showcase your temper. This person, because that's like ego and pride. So this person is going to highlight and put the mirror up to your ego, pride, if you have any of those issues, and any temper issues that you have, or lashing out, or lack of lashing out. Maybe you don't stand up for yourself, and this person is going to make you do that. It's one or the other. Okay, so let's... So we have 19 and we have 21. Those are significant numbers, ages. And then let's get some letters. Ow! I keep hitting my hand on that. Okay. So we have a G, an O, E, G, O. P, Peony, A, wow. This could be anything. It's a blank. So is this one. Ooh, you guys are going to have to fill in the blanks. Oh, maybe you guys are going to start rapping. Or gaping. Let's pull some more. Oh, grape. Maybe grape is their favorite flavor or something, or favorite fruit. Rant. Grant. Oh, ant. Wig. That's me. Date. Maybe you guys are going to go on a date with someone really important. Maybe this person is someone you go on a date with. I love that. 8. Go out to eat with someone. I love that. Aww. Oh, look. Orange. Maybe their favorite color is orange. Or maybe you meet them and you're wearing orange. Wouldn't that be cute? So yeah. And then these two can be anything. So these could be any letters if you need something to put together a letter. So yeah, T, A, I don't know. Maybe their initials or something. Anyways, hope you guys like that. If you did, make sure you subscribe down below. And then there's a link to tip in my PayPal down below if you'd like. Follow me Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Antphrodite. And until next time, bye guys.